This is a meteorite. Meteorites are materials that originally came from space, but now are on, or quite often in, the Earth. Technically, a meteorite is not a meteor. However, all meteorites were once meteors, and before they were meteors, they were meteoroids or asteroids. Meteoroids are small rocky or metallic masses that are tumbling through space. Asteroids are rocky or metallic masses that are larger, sometimes much larger. A meteor is the fireball that forms when an object from space encounters Earth and falls through the atmosphere so fast that the friction of the air molecules rubbing against the surface of the object produces enough heat that it catches fire. Most meteors burn up before they ever reach the surface, but those that survive impact become meteorites, like this one. 4,000 to 5,000 years ago, a meteoroid, thought to have weighed about 600 tons before entering the Earth's atmosphere, plummeted towards the Earth. The resulting meteor streaked across the sky. It had entered the atmosphere at a shallow angle, just a few degrees from horizontal. This meant that it fell through more of the atmosphere before hitting the Earth. The air resistance slowed the massive meteor, causing it to break up into smaller pieces. Those pieces were scattered across an area in Argentina, a little less than 2 miles wide by about 11.5 miles long. The impact was recent enough that the day a piece of the sun fell is a part of the mythology of natives in the area. The area in Argentina where the meteor fell is called Campo del Cielo, or Field of the Heavens, and it is peppered with at least 26 impact craters. Over 220,000 pounds of meteorites have been pulled from Campo del Cielo, like this one. The meteorites from Campo del Cielo are composed mostly of iron. On Earth, iron is found combined with other elements as various forms of iron ore. However, iron meteorites are nearly pure iron. The Campo del Cielo meteorites are about 92.6% iron. Meteoric iron is workable, unlike iron ore, which needs to be refined before it can be formed. The earliest known iron artifacts are 5,000-year-old Egyptian beads. These beads were made out of iron from meteorites. Much like the ancient Egyptians, we can benefit from the resources found in space rocks. Near-Earth objects, or NEOs, are objects in space whose orbit takes them near the Earth. Some of these objects are actually easier to access than the surface of the Moon. Companies like Planetary Resources and Deep Space Industries are designing and building robots to survey and mine near-Earth objects. Some NEOs are made up of precious metals, like platinum, but many hold an even more valuable resource: water. Water is not only necessary for life as we know it, but it is also used to make rocket fuel. As humanity expands into space, we will need to harvest the materials and resources in meteoroids and asteroids. Everything we need to build humanity's future in space is just waiting for us to reach up and take it. There are other reasons to watch objects in space. Not only do they have great potential as economic resources, but they can be much more sinister. At the end of the Cretaceous period, a huge meteor was instrumental in the extinction of the dinosaurs. Were a large asteroid to collide with the Earth in modern times, the destruction would be astronomical. NASA is working on what to do if a large body were on a collision course with Earth, but there is still not a solid plan. On Friday, April 13th, 2029, an asteroid named Apophis, after the Egyptian deity of chaos and destruction, will pass by the Earth closer than our geosynchronous satellites. Apophis is over 1,000 feet in diameter, and a collision with Earth would cause destruction and ruin beyond anything in human history. Apophis will not hit Earth. However, we could use its close approach to practice the manipulation of large spaceborne bodies that may threaten the Earth. Much as our ancestors used the iron from meteorites, we can use the resources found in near-Earth objects. They can help us gain a foothold in space without the need to bring everything from Earth. In the process of harvesting such resources, we will learn things that may one day save the Earth from the devastation of an asteroid impact. Humanity is on the verge of moving out beyond the Earth and into the solar system. All we need is the will to make it happen.